In the heart of Rome, within the sacred walls of Vatican City, lies a place known for its spiritual significance, rich history, and profound cultural heritage. Beyond the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica and the magnificence of the Vatican Museums, there exists a side of the city shrouded in mystery, a side that whispers tales of supernatural and the inexplainable. Welcome to a journey into the enigmatic world of hauntings of the Vatican City. In this video, we delve into the legends and ghost stories that have woven themselves into the fabric of Vatican's past. From spectral sightings to ancient tales of papal spirits, join us as we explore the eerie and unexpected narratives that linger in the hidden corners of this revered city-state. While Vatican City is primarily known for its religious and historic significance, it does have some ghost stories and legends associated with certain locations. This richly steeped historic city holds many stories, and these are just a few I've found. We'll begin with the legend of Pope Joan. The story of Pope Joan dates back to the 13th century and gained popularity during the Renaissance. According to the legend, a woman named Joan disguised herself as a man to pursue a scholarly life. She reportedly excelled in theology and philosophy, eventually rising through the ranks of the church's hierarchy to become pope. The tale takes a tragic turn when, during a papal procession, she is said to have gone into labour and given birth in the streets of Rome, exposing her true gender. Some versions of this story claim she died during childbirth or was executed for her lies. The Vatican, however, denies the existence of a female pope and considers the story fictitious. She has been spotted on a few occasions in folklore. Sometimes a woman dressed in ceremonial clothes is said to be walking the grounds of the Vatican. Others claim to have heard the blood-curdling screams ring through the streets just outside the sacred site. The ghostly figure in the Gallery of Maps. The Gallery of Maps is a stunning 120-metre-long corridor within the Vatican's museums, adorned with frescoes depicting maps of Italy. While there is no official record of paranormal activity in the Vatican's museums, some have claimed to experience eerie phenomena in the Gallery of Maps. Visitors and staff have reported hearing footsteps and whispers when the corridor is supposedly empty. Some accounts mention a shadowy figure walking along the gallery at night when the museum is closed to the public. Some visitors have felt cold spots throughout the halls, and even mentions of feelings like they are being watched as they walked. The ghost of Pope Pius IX. Pope Pius, born Giovanni Maria Mastai Ferretti, served as the Pope from 1846 until his death in 1878. His papacy was marked by significant events, including the proclamation of the dogma of the Immaculate Conception. Pius faced challenges from political and social changes during the era, and the papal state underwent considerable transformations. According to some accounts, Pope Pius's ghost is said to haunt the Vatican's gardens, particularly around Castel Gandolfo, the papal's summer residence. The reasons attributed to the supposed hauntings vary. Some suggest it could be connected to the difficulties he faced during his long papacy, or the complex political landscape of the time. All that is known is his spirit lingers, walking the flower beds of the summer residence. As we make our way back inside the sacred landmark, the ghostly monk in the Vatican Library is supposed to appear. The Vatican Library, officially known as the Vatican Apostolic Library, is one of the oldest libraries in the world, and houses an extensive collection of manuscripts and rare books. It has a rich history dating back to the Renaissance. Legend has it that a ghostly monk is sometimes seen in the Vatican Library. The apparition, dressed in traditional monk robes, is said to be quietly browsing through the ancient manuscripts, or roam through the library's aisles. This story likely stems from the mysterious and historic nature of the library. However, there is no credible evidence or official acknowledgement of a ghostly presence in the library. But why would there be any information leaked from this secrecy of this sanctuary? There's not only ghostly sightings in the Vatican, there's also curses. The cursed portrait in the Vatican's museums. The Vatican's museums are home to an immense collection of art and artifacts showcasing the wealth of the Catholic Church throughout the centuries. According to local law, there is said to be a cursed portrait within the Vatican's museums. The painting, whose origins and artists are shrouded in mystery, is rumoured to depict a figure with haunting, piercing eyes. The legend suggests that those who gaze into the eyes of the portrait may befall misfortune or experience an overwhelming sense of dread. While the specifics of the cursed portrait remains elusive, there are scattered reports from museum staff and visitors who claim to have felt an eerie presence near certain artworks. Some recount strange sensations or unexplained phenomena occurring in the vicinity of this mysterious painting. The tales go on to say that attempts to remove or relocate the cursed portrait have been met with unforeseen obstacles, as if some unseen force is determined to keep it within the confines of the Vatican's museum. It isn't just inside the Vatican's walls that happenings have occurred. Outside the city parameters, sightings have been made, including the Phantom Carriage of Via de Porta Angelica. Via de Porta Angelica is a street leading towards St. Peter's Square in Vatican City. The legend involves a phantom carriage that is said to appear late at night, drawn by ethereal horses carrying a hooded figure. The streets, bathed in a dim glow of lamplights, become the stage for this spectral procession. Witnesses claim that the phantom carriage is a harbinger of significant events, often associated with the fate of the Church or the Vatican itself. It is said to materialize in times of crisis or before the passing of a pope. The hooded figure driving the carriage is sometimes identified as a mysterious guardian spirit overseeing the destinies of the Vatican. While there aren't widespread documented sightings, a few locals and late-night wanderers have reported eerie encounters. Some claim to have heard the distant clip-clop of horses' hooves on the rattling of an unseen carriage. Others speak of a chilling presence and an otherworldly atmosphere that descends upon Via de Porta Angelica during these spectral visitations. The Phantom of St. Peter's Basilica. St. Peter's Basilica is a magnificent Renaissance church, standing at the heart of Vatican City, built atop the burial site of St. Peter. It is a symbol of the Catholic Church's grandeur. According to local legends, a spectral figure is said to appear within the vast confines of St. Peter's Basilica, especially during the quiet hours of the night. The ghost is often described as a tall, shadowy figure dressed in ancient papal vestments, silently gliding through the nave and disappearing amongst the ornate chapels. Some visitors claim to have felt an inexplicable chill or witnessed fleeting glimpses of this phantom during nocturnal tours or moments of solitude within the basilica. There are stories of security personnel reporting strange occurrences, such as the sensation of being watched or hearing footsteps echoing in empty corridors. The legend is sometimes associated with historical events, including turbulent periods in the Vatican's past. Some believe the ghost is a residual presence linked to moments of crisis or change within the church, while others see it as a symbolic guardian watching over the sacred space. As we conclude our journey into the shadows of Vatican City, we've glimpsed into mysterious tales that swirl around its ancient halls and sacred grounds. From phantom carriages on dimly lit streets, to silent figures in the grandeur of St. Peter's Basilica, the Vatican carries echoes of the inexplainable. These stories, woven into the tapestry of history and folklore, remind us that even within the holiest of places, the whispers of the past linger in the corners, and the unknown dances with the familiar. Whether guardian spirits watching over the Vatican, spectral popes revisiting their earthly abode, or the enigma of cursed portraits, one thing remains. You don't have to be afraid of what's behind you.